Hey, my lovely students, and welcome back. I'm so happy to see you all here. I know, exams are just around the corner, but please don't you worry. We're going to do a super quick and super fun revision of this chapter, Rani's Gift. And trust me, you'll be a master of measurement in no time. Are you ready? Let's go! Okay, so let's start with a fun little story. Once upon a time, there was a great Raja named Jagdeep. He wanted to get his queen the most comfortable bed in the whole kingdom. Simple enough for a king, right? Well, you'd think so, but things got a little bit complicated.
So, the Raja calls his best carpenter and says, "Make me a beautiful bed, and it must be exactly 10 handspans long." Now listen carefully. He didn't say 10 feet or 10 meters. He said 10 of his handspans, using his own royal hand. So the carpenter, of course, said, "Yes, Maharaj, as you wish." He went straight to his workshop and he carefully measured out 10 of his own handspans. He built this amazing, gorgeous bed and was so proud of himself.
But oh no, when the Raja came to see the bed, he was not happy. He boomed, "What is this nonsense? My feet are hanging off the edge. This bed is only 8 of my handspans long." The poor carpenter was so confused. So what do you think happened? Where did those 2 handspans just disappear?
And here is the big secret. It's so simple, actually. Just look. The Raja's hand was much bigger than the carpenter's hand. So 10 of the carpenter's small hands was the same as only 8 of the Raja's big hands. This is exactly why we need a proper, standard way to measure things, so that everyone is on the same page.
And that whole bed mess brings us to our very first important idea. Length. Instead of using something like handspans, we need a better, more reliable way to find out how long something is. Let's try to solve a little puzzle together.
Uh-oh, look, it's Kavita, and she's getting late for school. We've all had those mornings, haven't we? Rushing around. Now look at the screen. She has a few different paths she can take. Can you take your finger and trace which path is the shortest one? Come on, help her get to school on time.
So since handspans didn't really work out for the Raja, let's try something else. Let's try blocks. Now blocks are great because every single block is the exact same size. So let's use them to measure these cute toys. How many blocks tall is the giraffe? And what about the monkey and the elephant? Have a quick count. And here are the answers. The giraffe is 10 blocks, the monkey is 4 blocks, and the elephant is 7 blocks tall. See how easy and clear that is? When we all use the same thing to measure, like a block, we all get the right answer. Well done if you got that.
Fantastic job with length. Now, let's move on to our next big idea, which is weight. And for this one, we're going to a very busy, very noisy meeting. It's the great vegetable Chaupal.
So, welcome to the Pumpkins Chaupal. A Chaupal is like a big village meeting place. And today, all the vegetables are arguing. The tomato is saying, "I'm the heaviest." The potato says, "No, I am." They all want to be the king of the garden.
Now, let's just use our common sense for a moment. On one side, we have this big, fat pumpkin. And on the other side, we have a small, skinny little bindi. I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Which one do you think is heavier and which one is lighter? Of course, the pumpkin is heavier. Easy peasy.
But how can we prove it? Well, we use this amazing tool. This is a balance scale, what we call a Tarazu, and it works in a very simple way. You put one thing on this side and one on that side. The side that goes down, that's the heavier one. Simple. It's the perfect way to finally stop all the vegetables from arguing. Okay, so we've mastered length, we've mastered weight. What's next? It's capacity. And to understand this one, we are going to do something super fun and tasty. We're going to make some yummy, refreshing Nimbu Pani.
I'm feeling thirsty just thinking about it. So, to make one perfect glass of Nimbu Pani, we need a recipe. We need 1 glass of water, 1 spoon of sugar, 2 spoons of lemon juice, and just a tiny little pinch of salt. See that? We're measuring again, even when we're in the kitchen.
All right, here's a little challenge for your brain. What if 2 of your best friends come over to your house to play? Now you need to make 3 glasses of Nimbu Pani in total. Our recipe is only for 1 glass. So can you figure out how much of everything you'll need now? Hint, you'll have to multiply everything by 3.
And this brings us to the main idea. The total amount that any container can hold inside it is called its capacity. So look at this bottle here. It can hold exactly 4 glasses of water. So we say its capacity is 4 glasses. See? It's just a fancy word for how much it can hold.
Okay, my champions, it's that time. It's the exam corner. But listen, don't you worry at all. After everything we've just talked about, you are all officially experts. Let's just prove it with a quick question.
Take a look at this seesaw at the park. On one side, there's a big, heavy watermelon, and on the other side, there are some delicious mangoes. For the seesaw to be perfectly flat and balanced, how many mangoes do we need? Count them in the picture carefully.
And the correct answer is 6. We need 6 juicy mangoes to balance that one big watermelon. I bet you got it right, didn't you? Fantastic work. I'm so proud of you. So let's do a super quick recap of our entire explainer today. We learned about length, which tells us how long or short something is, just like the Raja's bed. We learned about weight, which is how heavy or light something is, like our arguing vegetables. And we learned about capacity, which is how much a container can hold, like our yummy Nimbu Pani. That's it! And please remember, every single one of you is an absolute superstar. See? That wasn't so bad, was it? Just keep practicing a little bit, stay confident, and you are going to be absolutely amazing in your exams. All the very, very best from me. I know you can do it.